All right, ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to be called Who Are They Mocking? Right? Because that is the ultimate question. The ultimate question here is who are they mocking? So many times, I need to stop getting up and need to stop saying that. Only most high as I am. So many times we look at certain situations and especially now, and you have to really think on so many levels. They call it thinking outside of the box. Well, what is the box? The cube, the matrix. So when they're telling you to think outside the box, they're telling you to think outside of Saturn's square, sphere, cube, realm, matrix, existence, right? That's what they're telling you to think outside of, but you don't get that. And one thing that I used to always debate people was, well, how many boxes are you thinking out of, right? Because to me, you say think outside the box. Well, once I think outside that box, there's another rule of thought there, So that's why I never considered overthinking to be a bad thing. I always thought overthinking to be a great thing, because if you're overthinking, you're always thinking. To underthink is to what? To not think at all, really. So who are these guys hiding? Who are they worshiping? Who are they masking for? You understand? Like, who are they mocking? Right? Let's be real here. Right? You see I got the one headlight. Who are they mocking? Right? Who are they mocking? If Jesus never existed, then where's the point of the mocking tongue? Oh, you see how they got somebody that they try to come over here now? It's Sunday morning. I just want to let you know nobody's here. There's no cleaning crew. I've already drove around here. Nothing's open. But who are they mocking, right? What's the need of the mocking tongue? Why do they need to have cover their eye? What's the need of the okay sign? What's the need for the devil horns? What is the need for there to be, what's the need for there to be the hidden hand? You know what I mean? What is the need of all these things? You see this guy came around here and literally did nothing. Right? He did nothing. I'm actually going to say he stole something if I see him again. I'm going to say he came back to case the joint. That's how you got to use these dummies. Use them against themselves. I do it all the time. If I see somebody driving around me stupid, I make a video about me seeing him several times, me choosing to record him this time. But what are they hiding? Right? What are they hiding? They got to be mocking somebody. They got to be hiding some secrets, right? You mean to tell me that Jesus doesn't exist? The Most High, Yahweh HaMashiach, never existed, but Satan does? And Satan was an afterthought? You mean to tell me that the Most High never existed, but you keep the Bible around and you actually tell the truth about you manipulating the Bible, and then you go on about how so-called blacks are the true Jews? And then you go on about the Vatican and Rome? If Jesus never existed, then what's the need for the holidays? I mean, you're already representing a false deity. His name is not Jesus. He wasn't white. He doesn't look like the picture. Okay? You can go to Revelations, chapter 14. So, I mean, let's be real here. They tell you the truth through their lies. They tell you the truth through what they hide. They tell you the truth through what they're not willing to expose or speak on, right? That's why you get around a gang stalker and you start asking them about stalking and MK Ultra and certain things, and they just run away from you. Okay? They may not know about it, but I'm telling you, they know about the stalking. They know about the harassment. They're there. They're engaging in it. So I'm telling you guys, your enemy will tell you a lot by what they lie about, what they run away from, what they don't want to speak on, and what they hide. And I'm here to tell you that the reason why they lie about the Most High is because if you found out who you were, then again, the lie no longer works. And they really base Catholicism. They base Catholicism. All these religions are based off the Bible. And so they created, I think the reason why they kept the Bible around, also just because they had to, right? The Most High his word was going to spread to the four corners of the earth regardless, right? I don't even think the Most High would allow them to even exist this long, right? Because in order for, the reason why we're here is because of prophecy. While we're still here in 2020 is because the prophecy has not been yet fulfilled. So I honestly think that they kept the Bible around as far as and upheld it so that they could then use it to indoctrinate people. You understand? I honestly think that they kept the Bible around and promoted it, and it's the top seller, #1 book in the world, because, again, they were using it for propaganda. They know they were going to use it to spread lies. They know we're going to use it to create religions. They knew they were going to create it to indoctrinate the people. So, again, the Bible says that, that, in paraphrasing, that the enemy has to tell you what he's going to do to you, right? Doesn't mean he's going to be upfront, but he has to at least show you, right? And what he does is he plays off your ignorance. So what a lot of people are going to find out on Judgment Day, those who were of soul beings and fell by the wayside, is that it was a trap. Satan is really tricking his own people into destruction. There's no good side out of this for them at all. And he needs those souls. He needs, misery loves company. Well, who's the most miserable person on earth? Satan. So wouldn't it make sense that he needs as many company as possible, especially the company of the chosen of the Most High Yah? Wouldn't it make sense? I mean, if you knew that you were going, come on, fellas, you're about to go meet your girl parents for the first time, right? And let's say you're going to, it's an outing, it's just a cookout somewhere. I know me, I'm going to be using everybody and their mama around to defer that as long as I can, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's kind of like you're going to avoid the situation as long as you can until you have to deal with it. Oil change, tires, brakes. Some people go until they have to get oil changed and brakes. And so that's what we're dealing with here. Satan is going to go the distance. He's going to go as far as he can. He's going to take as many people as he can down with him. And what he's going to do, he's going to tell them, I love you in the process. I come in the name of love. I just want you to be whoever you want to be. You can be a man, a boy, a unicorn, a girl. You can be a turtle. You can be a wolf. You look like a man, but if you want to be a wolf, you can be a wolf. In the name of Satan, and guess what? It'll all be okay. You can live on this matrix. You can have a little bit of money. We'll throw you some trinkets, right? Whatever you want. Just keep my secrets and do whatever I tell you to do. And that's exactly who we're dealing with right now. These people have been gypped. These people live for maybe, 20, 30, 40, 50 years? What does that compare to eternity? What does that compare to eternity? You cannot compare 50 to 60, 70 years to a lifetime, bro. And if you got tricked for thinking that you could have 50, and these guys are not even free, you still got to wake up and go to work. There's like, how many percentile of millionaires are there? Right? How about financially? Those millionaires still have to go to work. There's a lot of people who were millionaires before Corona who are not millionaires right now. There's a lot of people who had 6-7 figures stored up who don't have 6-7 figures stored up right now for Corona. Guess what? It's only getting worse, baby. It's only getting worse. And see, we glad about it. We're not haters because we know the worst is the best for us. It means that we're close to being out of here. Judgment for these peons. But they need this matrix in order to survive. That's all they have. Okay? This is all they have is trinkets. The dangling carrot. They live for the dangling carrot. The carrot in which no one has seen. It's just there. And you know what I call the carrot? The American dream. Because the only time I've ever had a dream is when I was asleep. I know I used to get in trouble for daydreaming in school. You know why? Because you're not conscious. You're not aware. You're not alert. So you get in trouble for not being alert, right? All right, that's what we're dealing with. These people, they are alert. They are in a stage of, what do you call that? They're like hypnotized. I think 90% of them know and are willingly hypnotized. Nevertheless, they're hypnotized. And through that sedation, Satan works in whatever he wants. Commands, desires, whatever. Mostly commands. But again, these people are not free. They are subject to rules. Okay? And if they do not follow the rules, car goes goodbye. House go goodbye. Women, goodbye. They probably take your children. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised. They're killing children out here. I wouldn't be surprised if they took your children. You understand? So again, realize that this is not by choice. This is by design. You understand? This is not by choice. This is by design. This guy, like, they always like driving slow as fuck. I just pull over and let them take their own time. I swear, guys, they never waste mine. They always waste their time. I'll sit on the side of the road somewhere. It doesn't matter to me.